we have some really very significant information in the crypto market that's come out overnight and totally game changing. So anyway, previously we have very strong bull market. Anytime you see a bull market this strong, you would expect a second leg. It would be 95% probable to have a second leg after something like this. Why? Simply because when things go on sale, they're at 40% discount, people should step in and buy. So we had this very short, sharp drop. We had this capitulation candle, which looks like capitulation. We have about a month of sideways bullshit, and the market forms a very clear trading range, you know, bouncing up to here, down to here, up to here. And the reason we can call it a trading range is because look at the character of it. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, it's this choppy bullshit. Now, there's two ways this can end. It can end by going on and on and on until the market gets so boring that people stop being interested in it, or it can fake everyone out. Now, yesterday it broke down below the low of these trading ranges, hit a bunch of stops, and immediately the market was heavily bought. So it's easy to see if we drop it down to a 1 hour time frame. So you can see what happened is that the market broke through, immediately was bought. So this is stops being hit. There's a bunch of stop losses being hit here. And then the real question is, once we hit those stop losses, do more sellers take over? Does a cascade, like an avalanche of selling pressure, take over? Or was that the end of the selling? And so what we want to do is instead of putting our own opinion on this, we want to listen to what the market's saying. So here we have this incredible selling pressure, breaks through all previous support. You can see the previous support here. Broke through it all. And then there's no more sellers after that. Not one seller. So let's look individually. The next hour, it opened up near the lows of that bar. And this lower wick is the selling pressure. Hardly any selling pressure. Closes right near the top of that bar. So the buy, and we've got an expanded range. So we've got the sellers in control, the buyers in control at the start of the bar. At the end of the bar, very little selling there. Same thing again, very little selling in this lower wick. Pushing up. The sellers try and take back control, but it does nothing. And the buyers just take over, fake them out again. And the buyers have got this on cruise control now. Now we can see this very clearly in the 5-minute chart. You can see how steady and smooth this is, and how the pullback was very choppy in character. So the market is objectively moving up easier than it's moving down. That's what we want to see. And what we see is a total absence of any meaningful selling pressure. So my working hypothesis is that instead of being a slow grinding trading range, we've just faked all of the sellers out. This looks free to start doing what Bitcoin does again and move steadily up. You know, first of all, it's got to conquer 47K. And then it's got to conquer here. If it gets to here, it'll get to here. Above here, it's back off to the races again. We're going to 150K plus. Now, let's look at the big driver in this is the profitability of short-term traders. So this is the average profitability of everyone trading Bitcoin short-term. And you can see that this was unsustainably low. This just faked them all out. They're all, on average, 47% underwater. So they've lost half their money. Completely unsustainable. So to me, that looks like very strong evidence that we've had a capitulation bottom, that everyone who was going to sell has sold, and the people who are left, if we look at the long-term holders, long-term traders are still very profitable, and short-term traders are still very unprofitable. So that sort of move yesterday was exactly the sort of thing that we want to see to fake all the short-term traders out of the game. So this is a very positive event for crypto in general. And And what I previously thought was going to happen was we're going to get this sort of slow, choppy grind, a couple of months grind out. This changes things somewhat. Now we can have a fast V bottom type thing. So this is kind of a buckle up, pussies. Like we're going back to 50k kind of situation. So fuck yeah, and further point, fuck yeah.